Hi everyone, and welcome to your Pick a Pile reading for the mid of April 2022. So for this Pick a Pile, I'm drawing on the energies of the full moon that is coming up for this week. So we have the pink full moon that's named after the wildflowers that grow in the northern hemisphere, and beautiful pink flowers. So this full moon is all about renewal and rebirth, and it's also in the sign of Libra, which is the focus on relationships and our connections with others for this full moon. So it's a really good idea to reflect on all these sorts of relationships we have and the rebirth and the renewal that is connected to these relationships as well. So I'm going to give you some time to reflect on the cards in front of you, bearing all this in mind and the energies that we are encompassing for this month. It'll be beautiful to see what messages you'll be receiving for the mid of April 2022. Easily access your reading today, go to the relevant timestamp in the description box. Hi there, and welcome to your Pick a Pile reading today. So this pile here is for the people that chose Citrine. Oh, just a gorgeous, gorgeous stone there. So wonderful. So now, beautiful energies are happening around this time of the full moon. So what I'm seeing here at the moment is judgment is really standing out to me for your near future here. So this moon is centered around rebirth and renewal here, and judgment is all about that. You can see the person that is coming out of this person here, and they're almost like they're being reborn, and they're being reborn in a way that is very spiritual. So they're really connected to their higher selves, and there's a sense of that floating beautiful energy coming up out of them as well. So this is a time of renewal and rebirth, and not falling back into old patterns that don't serve you anymore. So that's really important to see with the Judgment card there. So this is a really big changing time for you, and at this point in your life at the moment. So you might be feeling the energy of things can't stay the way they're staying at the moment. Things need to change. The energy is there to change. And it's also drawing on that Libra Venus energy of love, compassion, connections as well. So this might be a time that you're strengthening your connections with your loved ones, and that you're feeling supported at this time as well for your change and rebirth. Okay, we've got the Six of Swords in the reverse position here. So the Six of Swords is all about moving on, and the energy is to move on even when you feel the pull to stay and stay where you were, but this is not the time to stay. So especially with the reversed energy here, so it's almost like you're still getting pulled back into some old things that are no longer serving you here. So that is what the energy feels like to me with this card here. This is not the time to be feeling pulled back into old stuff. With the swords there too, because you can see that it was almost like, this sword's stuck in there, this sword's stuck in there, and that person's trying to move on and go, and they're dragging that other person along with them, and they're feeling like it's, things have hurt them. Their energy is low here. It came up in the reverse position, so it's telling me that you're going and you're moving on, but then you're getting pulled. It's almost like you're getting pulled back into old things. So this is not the time to be doing that. With Judgment coming up, it's all about that time of rebirth and feeling like you're floating off into your new beginnings where you need to be. So try not to be pulled back into old stuff. So you might have some people around, like connections around that are like negative energies trying to interrupt where you're going. And try to recognize who those people are that are pulling you back, because you don't need that energy anymore. Because around you is the Ace of Wands. This is all about new beginnings with you guys. So this is about work things coming to fruition, new beginnings in jobs and movement, change, passions, desires, things that are like that beautiful Wands energy centered all around that beautiful artistic endeavors, the people that are entrepreneurs that are putting their energy into the world. This is outward energy, it's fire energy. It's all about new beginnings that are centered around movement and change. So don't let that old stuff come in and interrupt you and from where you're wanting to go, because that's what I feel like could be happening. I feel like here too, with coming over the top of you, you're right on the cusp of something happening in the way of beautiful new investments or money coming in. It's like from an unexpected area, and things are brought into balance for you, and there's this sense of family connections coming around. There's a lot of gift giving here, so I think there's some beautiful time and energy centered around families, and it really stands out to me, all the pentacles there, because everyone seems to be sharing their wealth here. So there's a time of sharing of beautiful things happening, lots of success surrounded with this card as well, and long-term plans being realized, and that everyone sort of mutually benefits from this. So there's some beautiful energies just coming up for you guys. The King of Wands is coming up here too. So this is, I feel like, connected to relationships as well. So there could be someone around that you share a romantic connection with, and they're quite a stable person, but they're also quite motivated. So, and I think they want to invest in you. I feel like they're wanting to see your dreams realized, and this beautiful connection that you have, especially with the Libra energy and Venus coming in. There's just beautiful things happening in the way of relationships coming together that share the same dreams and desires, and that everyone sort of seems to benefit with this. So there's a connection with family, like this partnership just looks beautiful with the balance of family and long-term children, things just working out for you guys. So there's just some beautiful cards there that center around wealth and longevity there. So beautiful energy for around the full moon and Libra and Venus. So it's kind of like everyone's picking up on this energy and they're utilizing it for their lives. So try not to feel stuck. Try not to feel like you want to go back, because this is not the time to go back. Judgment is all about rebirth and renewal, and I feel like you guys are really connected to your higher self at this time. So really utilize your intuition, because that is strong at the moment. So especially when there's like challenges of old stuff coming in that is trying to interrupt you, think of it like, this is stuff I've done before. I don't need to go through this journey again. I don't need to go through this cycle again, because this is not the time for that to happen, especially for the month of April with all the planets. Lots of things that are happening in the way of direct energy. It's all about going and moving forward and moving on. So I've got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position here over the top of you. So this is about reflecting on things that you've done and seeing all the beautiful things that you've created over your life. So maybe you don't always feel like that. Maybe you look at your life sometimes and go, well, that didn't work out, or this didn't work out, and that was a hard lesson to learn. This is important to see because it's in the reverse position at the moment. So it's telling me that there's you almost like you're not wanting to recognize the beautiful things you have done in your life, and there might be that focus on things that didn't work out. So try to look at the beautiful things you have done that have worked out and that have brought you to the place that you are in now. So that's important for you to see. It's to reflect on the things that you have grown throughout your life and that have actually worked out for you. So this is about our attitudes, this card, our attitudes to the things that we have done in our lives and going, well, that is something wonderful that I did. And I did make the best out of that situation. And this has helped me on my journey to where I've gotten to now. So that's important to see that as well. Now I'm seeing the Hermit in the reverse position here too, coming up for you. So that you may feel like when there's a challenge that comes on that you want to retreat like the Hermit and you want to just protect yourself and protect your energies. So we've got the Hermit in the reverse position here. This is telling me that you have already been like the Hermit. You've already realized what you need to realize at that time of being in retreat, because this is illuminated here. The person is illuminated behind them. And they're realizing when the card is like this is the time of retreat. But when I see it in the reverse position, this is not the time to retreat anymore. This is the time to put yourself out into the world. This is a time of rebirth, renewal, and you're being born back into the world when the Judgment card comes up there. This is your time to be out there with others. Share your gifts with others. I feel like there's people here with beautiful talents that they need to share their gifts with others. So that's important for you at this time to recognize that about yourself. Now, realizing all of that and that this is the time of that beautiful rebirth and renewal, we've also got the card of your dreams need a practical plan. So you might have been sitting there dreaming about, oh, this is where I'd rather be and this is the beautiful place I'd like to, really imagine myself in, like whether it's with this wonderful person that I've seen in this reading or whether it's with your family, whether it's in your work life. Everything needs practicality in it too. So when we have our dreams, we don't always work out the practical way that we need to get there. So the step-by-step process, make it real for yourself. This energy of earth that surrounds the Taurus, the bull, is all about making things real for themselves so that you can manifest this in your life, but you've got to make it real in your mind, like it's just a day-to-day thing, that this is your dreams being put into an action plan. So making that actual thing real. So that this is that card that comes up. So might be an important thing you need to see for yourself for this month, is making that all real for you. Now, I've also got co-create. So this is great to see along with the Ten of Pentacles, co-create. Co-create is about working with your higher self and the people around you. So that this is realizing not everything has to be on your own. You're not on your own making all this stuff real for yourself. So thinking about your family, your friends, your co-workers, the people you want to see in your life around you, manifesting that beautiful life that you want, and that you're utilizing your higher self. You've realized a lot of stuff when you were the Hermit for a while. You realize where you want to be, and that co-create is all about making it real with others as well. So it's a real card here. That beautiful ethereal energy comes through for me with this card. It's about using our wisdom with the owl coming in here. And when I see the cheetah or leopard up there, cheetah or leopard, which animal is that one? This animal coming up for me here is, it's still, but even though that they need to run when they need to run, but at the moment they're still. So you might have been someone who runs at this or you run at that and to make things happen, but this is about being still and utilizing your higher self and also retreating into that energy at the times you need to retreat into it. But there's also recognizing the time you need to move. So this is interesting when I see co-create here, because this card really tells me it's the balance of moving when you need to move and when you need to be still. So that is a beautiful card to recognize here. This is about balance here. So sometimes we can be all or nothing when it comes to something, but this month we're utilizing more of the energies of being really out into the world, but then there's times like the Hermit where we need to retreat, and that is when recognizing when that energy is coming in for you. So that's very beautiful to see. Also putting in those practical plans for your dreams and desires. It's really beautiful to see. Okay, now having a look at this deck and what card, what messages we can draw from this deck for you. So I'm going to have a look. And guidance card for you. All right. Trinket 5, 555, manifesting money and income. Wow. That is a great card to see for you guys. When I see the numbers here, the 555, repeating numbers. So recognize when you're seeing repeating numbers for you in the next couple of weeks, and recognize what you're doing at that time that repeating number comes up for you, because that kind of really stood out to me. And this is about manifestation, this card, that it's all within you. You can manifest the life you want. So that is a very important card to see when that comes up, that this is the card of recognizing what you can manifest. So all in all, your dreams need a practical plan, make it happen. You're the king or the queen or the magician of manifestation here. And also that beautiful balance of like longevity, long term, money's coming in. I feel like this is a month of things just going to plan, and there's a lot of balance happening here for you, and the beautiful rebirth and renewal of judgment. So recognize you're being reborn this month, and that it's not time to retreat into the old life anymore, that this is a time to move forward and move onwards. So beautiful, beautiful messages here. So thank you so much for listening to this reading today. I hope it was helpful for you, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, and welcome to your reading for the people that have chosen the Lapis Lazuli, that beautiful stone here. Alright, so we've got some gorgeous cards coming up for you guys. So the Queen of Pentacles really stood out to me, along with the King of Pentacles. So I feel like some of you are feeling quite secure in your relationships, your work environments, like the material world is feeling really good for you guys. If it's not happening at the moment, the energy is looking good for that. Some good partnerships that create some beautiful sort of growth. So children, houses, investments, long-term wealth, like there's some beautiful things happening around for you guys, especially in the way of romantic partnerships that bring this energy in for you guys. So there's some really great connections happening there. So if you're already in that relationship, you're going to be probably feeling even more secure, feeling like everything's in balance. And if you're currently single, you might be meeting that person that makes you feel that way, and that there's a long-term energy surrounding your relationship with that person. So that's great to see this month. Now, currently at the moment, I've got the energy of the Eight of Pentacles here. You can see this person is working really hard towards something, and they're working like one pentacle at a time. So you can see this person is focusing on one thing at a time. So this is your current energies at the moment. So you might be progressively working towards something you want to achieve. And I really feel like this is a long-term thing. So whether it's you two in the relationship working towards something that you've been working very, very hard at, I feel like there's something that's going to happen that is going to be really like a big reward that comes out of this. So this is telling me here that what you're working at is going to bring you success and material success. So I really see like long-term investments going well, and you're chipping away at something, and there's a sense of focus here too. So that is a really great card that comes up that is telling you that your hard work is paying off. So that's fantastic to see. Now with the Star, the major arcana card coming over the top for you guys, this is the card of hopes and dreams, and there's a beautiful emotional sense of flow that happens with this card here. So this is about feeling exposed. This is a card of feeling really vulnerable about yourself and your intuition, and being able to speak your mind about hopes and dreams as well. So you've got the Eight of Pentacles here, the work that's associated with hopes and dreams. So that it really is a beautiful energy here. It's telling you that your hopes and dreams are getting recognized and you're working hard towards them, and success is in front of you as well. So whether you're building that with family and friendships and things, and we've also got the full moon, the pink moon coming up, it's all centered around blossoming relationships, things coming in balance. We've got the beautiful energy of Venus coming in there as well. So that's that focus of romance and love and compassion. And what we put into all of this, that is, you know, there is work associated with that, being focused, but it's also okay to dream and feel dreamy and feel compassionate and feel like that beautiful love is in that too. Because with this woman here, she's pouring out of 2 jugs water in one way and in another way. So this is all about flow, the flow that happens with putting love into our situations, love and compassion, and being vulnerable too. So being able to speak our minds to our partners, in our relationships, being able to feel free to do that, and to be able to bring that connection together with hopes and dreams. So that's really beautiful energy coming in there. So it's encouraging you to do that, to be vulnerable, especially with the Star card coming in. Now also we've got the Hermit as well. So the Hermit is telling me here that you've had a time of probably being in retreat mode, where you've had to sort of close yourself off a little bit, but it was sort of like a necessary time that you wanted to have for yourself, searching for that deeper meaning, like feeling like you just need to conserve your energies. So especially with the snowy mountains coming in here, it's interesting to see, because this is a time of where you needed to really sort of protect yourself. You felt like you needed to really sort of put your energy somewhere else in the way of going within and saving it for a time where you wanted to bring it out. So this is the time to bring that energy out now, because it's ready. You're ready to do it. It's really, really telling me that here with the beautiful growth of the King and the Queen. So some energy around partnerships and putting that work into those partnerships and into your dreams and goals as well. So this is the time to come out and do all that. Okay. Now here with the Empress, this is telling me that there's something wonderful happening here. So the Empress is all about nurturing and growing things and having things grow over an amount of time. So it's interesting to see the Eight of Pentacles here, because this is very much connected for me. So this is about growing something over an amount of time, whether it's babies or whether it's new relationships, new careers. And it's almost like you have been keeping this secret for a while, and like that you were in retreat mode, and now it's time to see all of that come out now. Some beautiful energies coming out soon for you guys. So the Empress energy, it's in the reversed, but I feel like this is coming soon. So something is like growing within you guys, and it's beautiful, beautiful thing to see. The Empress is all about nurturing new things, beautiful things that are coming into the world. So I feel like you've been slowly working at it for a while, and it's all going to come out, because we've got have faith in your dreams. So that is really important at this time. Have faith, even though you might be feeling like this is taking a long time. It's all about having faith that it's all going to happen for you guys, and it's all about divine timing. So that it may not have happened before, but it's happening soon. And you can almost feel the energy of it's all happening soon. So it's important here with the Three of Wands is to have that long-term view, especially with your partner. So whoever you're in a relationship with, or if it's a person that you're working with, it's about that long-term view is important for you guys to really see where you want to be in 5 years time, 10 years time. What are you investing your energy in? Are you working towards something you really want to work at? Because if you're not, if you're working at something that you'd rather not be working at, this is the time where you need to be focusing on your hopes and your dreams. Being vulnerable, like that message keeps coming up for me there, is to feel like you can expose yourself and expose who it is you are as a person and what you want. And whether that person you were in a relationship with is going along with you on that journey. Is it this person? Is it another person? Is this something you need to talk about with your current person? Like your hopes, your desires, your dreams is important. So that's really good to see there. So have that long-term focus, because this is in the reverse position at the moment, but it's about having that long-term focus is important to really see where you want to be. All right, so we also have here a change in the wind. So this is coming up around the full moon time, around the energy around that time. So a change in the wind. So this is interesting to see here. So this is different circumstances. So it's almost like there's a change that happens and it gives you a different perspective. And it may be something to boost you need to feel confident in the direction that you're going in. Because with this here, it's like I don't know what you call that little building on the top of the zebra there, but it feels like to me there's a turning there, and the person, the little fairy that's sitting on top of there, is facing the direction that they want to go. But the zebra, the stripes, the zebra doesn't change their stripes. You foundationally are not going to change, but your direction is that you're pointing yourself into the direction you actually want to go into. So I really see the change in the wind here. So it's almost like you have a realization about where you want to be, and the journey you're currently on with the Eight of Pentacles here. This represents the journey that you're currently on and you're working towards, and that this change here, it's like gives you either a refreshing new perspective on the position you're in, and you're going, yes, this is it. I'm actually starting to see the rewards of what I'm working towards at. Or it gives you that perspective of, I need to change what I'm working hard for. I need to change my perspective because this is not part of my hopes and dreams. So this is about you this month realizing your hopes, your dreams, and your goals. What is it you really, really want to work towards here? And who is it you want to bring along on that journey? So there's going to be a few things that come up for you that really get you thinking about your current circumstances in your life, where you see yourself moving forward. So that's a really interesting energies I'm seeing here for you guys at the moment. All right, so I'm going to pull another card for you guys. So let's see here. And we'll see current energies at the moment and what it is, the guidance you need to hear from this particular deck. Okay. Philosopher's Stone, powerful manifestation of wishes and goals. I'm not surprised that card came up for you guys, especially with the star coming in and having faith in your dreams. This is about manifesting the actual things you want in your life, and that it's showing you have the power to do it. Having faith in your dreams is such a strong message here. So having faith in yourself, what you're working towards. I keep pulling the Eight of Pentacles up because this is an important card that comes up in your current energies here. It's having faith in that, what you're working towards. And if it's not what you want to be working towards. Have faith in what you do want to work towards. Because here, this is about powerful manifestation, that you can manifest what you want in your life, and manifesting the things that you want to see in your life, and that you actually have the power to do that here. So that's a really good reminder for you guys this month, is that of wishes and goals. This card, the Star, is about wishes, hopes, and dreams. Really have a look at being more vulnerable about this and voicing it to the people around you, especially your partner. I feel like with the King of Pentacles here, this is someone incredibly stable and secure around you that only wants to see the best for you. So that is really important to see with the Queen of Pentacles, because you're going to be ending up like the Queen of Pentacles. She feels secure, she feels safe, she feels loved, and she feels like she can do anything she likes because she knows she has that power within herself to grow wonderful things around herself, and that she has that beautiful sense of security, and it's innate within her. She knows she's always going to be okay, and I feel like that's a beautiful message that's important with this particular reading today. Okay, so wonderful messages here for you guys. So thank you so much for listening to this reading today for the full pink moon. I hope wonderful things happen for you. I just know they are going to happen for you. So have faith in those dreams and goals, guys, because really the energy's there for wonderful things to manifest. So thank you so much. Hi there, and welcome to your reading today. So this is the one for people who have chosen red agate. You can see that beautiful red agate there. So there's a beautiful things happening for this part of the month for you guys. So this is a reading that's sort of focusing on the energies around the full moon, the connections around there, the planet of Venus in there. It's the focus of love, it's the focus of compassion. It's all about our connections and how all these beautiful connections can benefit everyone involved. So having a look at your current energies at the moment. So I've got Strength in the reverse position here. So that's your current energies at the moment. So this is interesting to see, because strength is all about, it's not necessarily about physical strength, it's about our inner strength here. So you may not be recognizing how strong you really are at the moment, and that you can tackle anything that comes your way. So this is telling me a lot about your experiences in the situations that you are actually going through at the moment. So at the moment, you might be just feeling like, oh, you know, this is just not, things aren't working, and I just don't feel strong enough to handle all my challenges that are thrown at me right now. So this is only very temporary. I really feel like this is so temporary, and it's almost like the last gasp before something really good happens for you guys. So over the top, I've got the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords represents to me a lot of powerful energy. So I feel like this is someone who is in your corner and who is helping you at the moment to come out of your shell. So this is someone who is motivated and really, really driven. And they might be someone who can be quite outspoken at times, but you may need to hear it at the moment. Some of the things that they're saying to you, it might be really sort of hitting a few nerves, I want to say. So it could be a relationship, someone you're in a relationship with, it could be a work person, it could be someone that you're very, very connected to at the moment, and they're sort of pulling on a few strings that you don't really like at the moment. But I feel like you need to remember in this situation how strong you are, and they're making you feel a little bit uncomfortable about your situation. Like, no, you're probably resisting and go, I don't want to do this, I don't want to face this, but this is important for you at the moment in the, I want to say, in the way of healing anything that needs to be healed for you. So this is the time of the month, is not to be retreating. This is the time to get out of your shell and get out into the world. Especially with the full moon coming in, it's really asking you to be pushing some of the energy outwards into the world. And I want to say also in your workspace, your careers, anything that you're doing that you're very passionate about, it's important for you to get out of your shell and get out into the world. It's really, really important because there's beautiful things happening around you. And especially I feel like this is in the way of work and relationships as well. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is, to me, is like an offer, and it's a new beginning. And I can just see here that beautiful archway with the grass and the flowers, and everything is looking so colourful in this card. And it's almost like there's an entrance into the new world for you. And I feel like there's going to be a financial real benefit from this door coming in. And it's almost like you're going to be blossoming, and it's like an offer comes through, and it just comes unexpected for you guys, but you're not seeing it at the moment, but because I don't think it's quite happened yet, but there's something beautiful happening around you that I think at the moment you need to step out. It feels like you need to step out and you need to grit your teeth and really move through this energy, because there might be a bit of stuck energy at the moment around you. And it's just remembering how strong you are and how much experience you have. So that's a really important thing for you at this time. So try to get out of that shell a little bit there. Now, I've also got the Six of Cups. Now, this is coming over the top of you here. So this is all about giving, and it's a beautiful card about beautiful giving in the way of not just gifts and stuff like that. I feel like this is a gift-giving time anyway, with Easter around the corner. But this is a time to draw on that beautiful, innocent type energy inside of you. And I feel like with some of you, it's important to remember your childhood dreams here. This is the card of feeling free to dream, feeling free to be hopeful, and feeling like you just want to get out there and just be like a child almost. In that childlike energy of where you just dream about things that, you know, that like I want to be an astronaut, or I want to be a famous artist, or I want to be like, you know, this is about stepping outside the norm and having faith in your dreams. And I feel like there's a connection here with somebody that is helping you with that, and they're encouraging you to do that, but you might be not recognizing that it's it's in you and that you can do it. And this person is trying to really get in there and get in your energy and get you sort of excited about your dreams and your goals and what you really want to do in your life. But it's almost like there's a resistance there, because what I'm seeing is if you do it, if you have that sense of gumption and motivation and utilizing the energy of the full moon and all the planets that are just working for you at the moment, and the social connections as well, they're really, really helping you. We've got beautiful things happening. 10 of Pentacles is all about long-term investments that are working out for you. And there's a sense of celebration with this card with family as well, and financial security for a long, long time. And I feel like there's some of you that have just worked really, really hard at these goals that you have, and it's almost like it's the last step or the last few steps until something really happens, because the Ace of Pentacles is right there. And it's almost like there's some kind of offer that happens, and almost like partnerships coming together too, with the Chariot card coming in here, because these two, the White Horse and the Dark Horse here, this is a card all about that beautiful momentum that's happening. It's a sense of winning with this card coming in as well. So all that hard work you've been putting into something all turns out in your favor here. So there's some kind of beautiful connection that happens. And I feel like these two are quite different. So the people that are coming together here are two very different people, but you are making magic happen with the Chariot card here. So this is all about moving forward really at a fast pace, and it's a sense of achievement and success as well. So beautiful connection happening there. And I think what happens is that it benefits the whole spectrum of a family. So whatever you call family, whether it's your work family, your friends, or everyone seems to really benefit from this. So there's some kind of financial gain that actually expands into the long term here. So some beautiful energy happening this month for you guys. The Chariot is just a wonderful card to see, because it's like, here it is, you are on the top here and you're riding the waves of this success here. It's just amazing as to see. And also with the light coming up the top and that red, that's really standing out to me. And there's a stream of lights coming also over this whole spectrum here. And it really feels like to me that a lot of this is based on work that you're really passionate about. So dreams coming true, almost like the Star card energy is coming in here for me as well, and it's shining the light on some beautiful projects that are meant to take off and are meant to happen. So this is just feels like to me like dream come true card here. Also, I've got the Eight of Wands in the reverse position in the near past, near past, kind of like just recent past. So it feels like to me that this work or related project didn't take off before, and it's almost like your energy, your strength, your sense of confidence was knocked down because of this. But here it's telling me that it's going to actually take off now. So it's almost like the time wasn't right before, but it's coming right now for you guys. And it's all interesting because I feel like with the full moon coming in and the sense of renewal and rebirth, it's almost like the flames of fire have passed through with this, and now the renewal is happening because this moon is all about renewal. Now coming ahead for you guys is prosperity here. So prosperity lies ahead. So with the Taurus sign here and the bull, so when we think of bulls, we think of strength, we think of stamina, and they're just full of muscle here. So this energy of this card, I feel like you guys have worked so hard to get to where you want to go to this point. And now you're seeing the prosperity and the rewards that are coming out of it. And the green in this card here, it really reminds me of growth. So this is something that's going to grow over a period of time. And I feel like this is also connected to long-term investments here as well with the Ten of Pentacles there. So beautiful energy surrounding you guys at the moment. And it's just having faith in it and having faith in yourself. So this is about you at the moment, having faith in yourself in order to move forward with all of this. So a guidance card for you coming in with strength. So why has come up for you guys. So you may have felt like for a long time it's like, why did this happen to me? Why has everything been such a struggle? And I think the answers are going to come to you very soon when things start to take off. It's almost like you look back at what's happened with open eyes and a different perspective, and you can see the road that has led you to this point in time, and how all the experiences, because this strength card is drawing on your experiences over your life, all your hardships and all your challenges, and how you've overcome all those challenges to this point now, and you'll be able to see with a different perspective. And the question of why will be answered for you. So this is a very interesting card that comes up there. It's almost like it's related to karmic sort of things as well. So whatever you've sort of set yourself for this life and some of the lessons you've seen throughout, and where it's almost like a higher learning had to happen for you. It's interesting that a lot of these questions will be answered for you. So it'll be a beautiful thing to see what happens over the next couple of weeks for you guys, and how your questions of why will be answered for you. Now, also here, it's beautiful to see. This is a reminder that you draw on the people around you. Draw on the people around you that are going to help you, give you a leg up. So you don't have to do all of this by yourself. So all this success you're going to see, you're going to be connecting with others on this as well. So this is success that's going to draw in all your family, your friends, and everyone around you are going to be able to see this beautiful thing unfold, and people are going to be so happy for you. So it's a time of connection and family, friends, celebrations. It's a time of feeling free as well, and free to dream, and that beautiful things can happen. It's easy to really fall into that negative way of thinking and like nothing goes right for me, but this is changing that perspective this month and changing the attitude, and that it's okay to dream and have fun. So that's just gorgeous to see there. All right, so I'm going to draw one last card for you guys. Now I just want to see, we're using this beautiful deck here, and I just want to see the lasting energy for you guys on what can help you for the next couple of weeks. Oh, okay, we've got that one just jumped out. Oh gosh, this is beautiful. Abracadabra. Magic. The magic is within you guys with the Abracadabra card. This is all about making magic, and it's all inside of you. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. I really see this with the Ace of Pentacles here, like lucky chances. It's almost like with all these beautiful major arcana card of the Chariot too, this is all about luck and winning, and it's about just things going your way. Even though I say luck, I feel like a lot of you worked hard towards this though anyway, so it's not all related to luck, but it's like luck is on your side anyway. So you're just going to be making magic for the next couple of weeks. So wow, like amazing stuff happening. So it's just beautiful to see. So I hope that this reading helped you, and I hope you feel a little bit more motivated to go for your dreams and goals. And remember to utilize all the connections that you have around you, family and friends, because you're going to be getting a leg up and you're going to be having a lot of support around you too. So thank you so much for listening to this reading today. I hope it helped you, and I shall see you soon. Thank you.